Hey tubers, it's Tony, and this is one of two videos on a 2011 Acura RDX. This probably applies to the MDX as well, or any car that you're driving for that matter of fact. My customer is having a no start issue. When she puts the key in the ignition and attempts to start the car, the lights on the dashboard will flicker, but the car won't start up. So I tried to give this vehicle a jump from my truck, and I struggled to get the vehicle to start up. Eventually it started up and it ran for about 10 minutes. Then it cut off. That would lead you to believe that the alternator is bad. So what I did was I tested the battery. It tested at more than 13 volts, which I know the battery was good. The battery light never came on in the car, so there was no problem originally with the battery. I tested the fuses in the engine compartment and the fuses in the driver's compartment down by your left foot. No problem with fuses. Then I started to examine the terminals here and here. And what I found, guys, was underneath here, there was so much corrosion buildup. So I replaced this one. I was able to get the vehicle to start up with a jump. Still, I struggled to get it started. But it started up and it ran. So then I examined this terminal here. There was so much corrosion buildup under here, guys, that it was clear as to what the problem was. So what I want you guys to understand is corrosion buildup can prevent the battery from doing its job and the alternator from doing its job. And corrosion buildup has nothing to do with the battery itself. It comes from all the electrical items underneath your engine hood that are drawn to the battery, and it just builds up over a period of time. So if you're having a no start issue, the lights are flickering on the dashboard, your battery light never came on, you want to test the fuses. If there's no problem with the fuses, test the battery or take it to an auto parts store and get it tested. If the battery tests good, then you want to look at the terminals, take them apart, examine them, and you're looking for that light color corrosion buildup like this. Again, in my case, there was so much of it under here, and really so much of it under here that it explained why the vehicle would never start up. So if you guys should see this corrosion buildup around your battery terminals, take a can of Coke or Pepsi, anything with acid in it, and just pour it over the terminals. It won't blow up anything or short out anything. Pour it over the terminals. What will happen is the acid from your soda will eat away any acid that you see here. But if you just see surface corrosion, a soda will take care of that. If you take these apart and you see a great deal of corrosion buildup on the wires, okay, under here, then you need to replace the terminals itself and get rid of any corrosion on the wires that you see, okay? So again, if you're having a no start issue, check your fuses first. Test your battery. If the battery tests more than 12 volts, then you know the battery is not the problem. If eventually you can get the vehicle started and it runs and stays running, you know the alternator down there is working correctly. But keep in mind, a bad battery and corrosion buildup can cause the alternator to cut off as well, okay? So always take these things off and examine them. Keep them clean, okay? On a regular basis, you want to keep them clean, free of corrosion buildup. So sharing my information with you guys today. I hope today's video helps someone out there that's having a no start problem, especially if your battery light is not coming on, especially if you struggle to give the vehicle a jump. It could be corrosion buildup, like on this 2011 Acura RDX, that's preventing the charge from going to the running vehicle to this battery to jump it, okay? But again, after replacing these terminals, this vehicle started up with no problems. Why? Because there was no corrosion blocking the connection to the battery so that the battery can send its power to the starter and or the alternator, and so the alternator can recharge the battery. Apologize for the car noise, guys. I'm outside, but I hope today's video is helpful to someone out there that's having this problem. I'm going to have another RDX video coming up shortly.